Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They not like us. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I got it.
You sure?
Yep.
All right.
Off the table as well. It's okay. What does culture mean to you?
It's a really good question. I've been thinking about that for probably the last 3 days. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, it's like family, but it's like good times. It's just gatherings. It's a thing. Because growing up, it was one of those things where we lived in a brownstone, and everyone came over because it was such a big building. Everybody came over to our place, like my family's place. That's where everyone gathered, and it was like a huge family gathering type thing. Kids and adults and everything. Everybody was always hanging out for all the holidays in this particular establishment, and it was just, I don't even know how to explain it. It was definitely the most influential part of my life, and it's what I like to try to perpetuate. My culture to me is just a huge gathering pot. You know, it's keeping everyone together and having a good time, and it's just such a beautiful thing. It really is. Food, good times, you know, smoking, drinking, it's just having a good time. The Puerto Rican culture is just such it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And that's why the Puerto Rico, the island, Puerto Rico is exactly what it means. It's a rich port. It's what the culture is. We try to have a rich culture when we're all hanging out and having a good time. There were things that I had as a kid that were taken from me. And so I had, but then I didn't. So to not let someone take from me, I keep more than I should, if that makes sense. So, and Megan was the one who was like, my girlfriend Megan, was the one who was like, no, I get it. She made me understand. She made me realize that's why you hoard. That's why I keep more than I should, because there's a fear of not having it. And it's because, it's really honest, it's because you don't want to lose something you didn't know you had, or maybe you had something and you don't want to lose it, so you keep more than you should to some degree, but I get it. If you can wake up in the morning happy from what you did the night before, you've been successful, because some people don't even have a place to wake up. So just being able to wake up and be happy with what you did the night before is a matter of success for me. There's a term that most of the elders use. They would say malcriado. And I think that they think that in their heart, but they don't believe it, if that makes sense. So malcriado means you weren't raised right, is what it means. And so I don't think that they actually mean it, but they always say it. But I think they'd be pleased with the way our generations have gone. I think that they would want us to be closer as a family. They'd want us someone to be the matriarch and keep everyone together, because they stayed together. You know, that staying together is what's kind of what made us. And we have an idea of what our culture is, and it might not be the same idea. And actually, might not be. It's not the same idea. We don't have the same idea of what our culture is, and it's definitely different from what they thought our culture should be. But I think that in itself is beneficial to who we are today. You know, it's like, here's a path, and we're not all on the same path. We're all on a different path. So it widens where we're headed, but it's still for the same goal, if that makes sense. So our paths are different, but our end objective is still the same. How we decide to get there, or how we see it, might be a little bit different, but we're all still trying to get to that goal, which is why we're still all together. There's a common goal, and how we all get there was a little bit different, but we're still all here on the same common goal.
I don't have anything else
All
to
right.
add. Thank you.
That was fun. I don't know if it was smart, but it was a lot of fun.